Heritage has dominated the series. They've been 6-0 over the last 6 years.
The past teams, all I could say is we're giving everything we can to be just like you.
Our Menifee Bowl, we had it for like over 10 years in a row. Like we were a powerhouse.
The history of this team is something so unprecedented that people now couldn't even explain what it was.
I am very familiar with it. I've gone back and looked at like old Menifee Bowls, like before the game, and like how we used to be and all that, and seeing like our records of being like undefeated in the league like 6 years in a row. And I've like really wanted to bring that back, and that was a goal for mine for all freshman year. But
previous teams, they worked hard every day at practice. They put in the extra work to get to where they were. And that also put us to where we were at. We were in the Ivy League. That's because the previous teams, they worked hard every year to stay there. I just think time came down to this generation. We didn't have the motivation. We didn't have some of the right staff until we got McClure, and he put us right back in that position.
Pretty sure Heritage was founded in like 2007, and once we started having a football team, Coach Broach came over, and he was a really good coach, and we had like one mid-season. Then as soon after that, it was like double-digit win, barely any losses from then on out, and that's how like we started when we joined the Ivy League, how the Menifee Bowl started with Paloma. So now it's out of league since we're not in the same league, like how it's week 4. But it used to be that those were our like league rival opponents, and it was really big on all like Fox, like high school sports and all that. We used to be considered, it was like the best Division 5 school. Like old pop-ups would be like the, say D1 would be modern day, like St. John Bosco, stuff like that. Then you'd go down. It would be us, number 1 at 5A would be Heritage. Then at least 2016, it was 6A Paloma, number 1. So it was like the undefeated teams. So like Liberty opened, and it was like the shiny new toy, kind of like how Coach Broach came like as soon as Heritage opened. So Coach Broach left, then obviously other coaching staff went over there, and then players, because we used to be like a good undefeated school that people like. We have NFL and college players on the wall over there that people obviously they went here and they did good from being here. So I think once he left, and once it wasn't like as like good of a season as it was like previous years, people started like stop transferring. Like my freshman year, like how I started, like I ended up at the end of the year, I ended up not starting, but playing on varsity because we didn't have people, because people started leaving. The former glory.
I'd say that the brotherhood of our team is something that everyone collectively just has built up around each other through summer and through the season as it's started up so far. We come together, we pray before games, we support each other at practice, and it's just times where things are a little bit difficult. There will always be someone there to help you out, as well as even if it's in school. If you're struggling on something, there's always someone there to be with you. If you're having a problem at home, you always have a brother or someone there to just be by your side. And I feel like that's what it truly means to be a part of this team and have a brotherhood, is we all support and we just walk together and do everything we can to support each other.
The energy we have around school and what we've shown, because we haven't shown that they should have faith in us, you know. Like our last game, we did feel like it wasn't as bad, but it was 18-28. But we should be doing better, you know. We should have beat that team, you know. It's just anyone can see it's just a little mistakes. Like we're consistently running for good yards and passing for good yards. It's just we need to tighten it up, and make it.
We always fought to land. We never gave up, no matter what the score was. If we was up, if we was down, we kept fighting, kept going, because there's always time and it's always an opportunity to be better than what we have in the past.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just a mentality shift. We need to work harder. Like, obviously we're working hard, but there's people complaining and people not wanting to take reps because they're tired and stuff. We need to practice and play and work like a top school if we want to be back at a top school.
From last year to this year, we struggled as a team, we struggled as a community. We worked together to build a reputation that you may believe something, but all in all, we are people that work hard at this sport. We want to be people that people can come and watch and really just inspire future kids to come in and play this sport with us. So I believe that those struggles have really just brought us together as a team, brought our coach up from his first year when I was a freshman. He just has worked on us and brought us to the people we are now.
I feel like we're a very dedicated team and we're very hungry for it, and we are trying our hardest to bring a couple of wins to this school, and especially our homecoming. We want to bring a blowout for the homecoming and give that experience, and say our teams in playoffs, or they won their first round in CIF. I want to give that experience and want to know that we might be 0-5, but it's not because of lack of effort.
People coming to practice, we needed more bodies than what we had, and we needed more people to be at practice so we can learn. And I think the not showing up to practice and not attending practice is kind of what killed us this season, and also injuries. But we had people that needed to step up when they needed to, and they couldn't fulfill that role because they weren't paying attention to practice or they weren't at practice. So I believe practice plays a big part for the team.
We may have struggled a little bit in the first part, but this team has had so much potential from the very beginning, and now it's just time to focus up and push ahead. Everyone doing everything they can, everyone pushing every way they can, and focusing on and off the field, being together as a family, and just proving that even though people may say stuff off the field, we have the potential to grow and be a team. We have the potential to beat everyone we go up against. It is up to us to move forward in the best direction possible.
Yeah, they fight. I told him we're gonna make the playoffs. Stop playing with him, bro. I told him.
3, 2, 1. Heritage of our nation, we honor with all we have. We look together as legacy, nation riding class. And we stand so very tall. We all know our legacy is always true. We're heritage, patience, we're never rock the hill. So proud to be my nation, and our tradition around.
For me personally, it felt amazing. One thing I wanted was to win a Menifee Bowl trophy. Unfortunately, we couldn't fulfill that, but it made up for it by making the playoffs. Even though we didn't win, we fought hard to get there. And for the team, I can't really say anything negative because we worked our butts off to get to the playoffs, even though it didn't end in the best way possible. I'm proud of us, and I'm happy to say that we made it to the playoffs at least, because everybody, the outsiders, doubting us, thought we was gonna go 0-10, and that's just another way to prove us wrong, prove them wrong, and to show people that Heritage has a legacy.
I display as much pride as I can with my offense, with my defense, with everyone that I talk with everyone that I've interacted with. I want to carry the pride of this school, the past of this school, onto anything I do, because as a team we represent the school as a place, but we also represent its legacy moving forward. After every game we even talk about our legacy and our pride in this school. So I just plan to move along and push forward the name of Heritage High School.
I strongly believe the struggles we went through definitely made us closer. Started off weak, not getting along. As we fell short, we always found a way to lift each other up by either helping each other with certain drills or helping each other motivationally, helping each other keep the strong mindset that we should have. I believe it created us a bond that could never be broken.
You're lining up to do the play. The other team's on the other side of the ball. If there was 3 words that you can say to them to help them feel the fear, what would it be?
Heritage doesn't quit.